Welcome to WP EasyCart. In this video tutorial we're going to walk through how to set up static shipping with EasyCart. We know that shipping is a major setup step that most people would like to get right, and we're going to take a look at some of these different methods that we have. And this one is setting up just flat basic rates for your product, so it's probably one of the easiest setups to do in EasyCart. Yeah, we do have videos on live shipping, and we also have videos on our triggers or table rate shipping, and as well as shipping zones. So be sure to check those videos if you're looking on how to set up those systems. So let's take a look here. I just got a basic demo store running here, and the first thing I like to do with any kind of shipping is to always go to my products and make sure that I have them set up as a shippable item. I've seen a lot of people again struggle with setting up shipping and they don't see anything, and it's because they have enabled shipping off for their product, and so it never actually gets calculated, so they never see actual shipping costs. So make sure that you do have a shipping product set up first, and then we're going to go ahead and let's take a look at what it looks like when we check out. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw one of these items in here. Okay, and you can see right now I've got two products. I'll just delete one here, so we'll keep it simple. I have some basic shipping, just $10 shipping right here before we even start checking out, so it knows. Let's take a look at what shipping we have set up, and then we'll take a look at static methods. So we'll go to settings and we'll go to shipping rates. And you can see here I have basic price triggers, and so we have another video on how this is set up. Of course my total meets this, and so my rate is $10, and that's what we see right now showing up on our site. But maybe you want to have just basic static rates, so we're going to go to static, and this is where you select whether or not you want live shipping or you want trigger rates, and we're just dealing with static rates right now. And so these can be just any value you want and the rate that you're looking for. And so typically people will enter values if you just have hard set $5 shipping or hard set $10 shipping. This is where you can go set that up. And this is a great option because it doesn't have to go out and talk to live rates. You have less chance of any errors. Every user with a shippable product is going to see these rates, and then they'll be able to select them. And so if you want to add one, you can simply come down here and say local delivery, and that's going to be 0 shipping, and I can add that as well. So you can get a really good mix of basic rates here to cover your needs. Okay, and so I've got these 4 rates here. Let's take a look at what that looks like. When I refresh my cart, you're going to see this be 0 because what we do is we pick the lowest rate out of all of these. And so at the beginning, local delivery is going to be set. Now if I go through checkout, and I'll go ahead and just enter some default data here. Okay, so it doesn't matter at this point. The next screen here is going to say continue to shipping. Now you could be in a situation where this says continue to payment, and what we do is we have a special setting for that. If sometimes you want to skip the shipping panel, I'm going to go to settings and checkout. You'll notice we have a button here for bypass shipping, and some people like to streamline their cart, make it easier to check out, and so they like to skip that shipping choice, and you can see that says continue to payment, and I'm here on my address information. So that's up to you whether or not you want to bypass that or not, and that's in our checkout settings. So I'm going to turn it off. So we go basically our address, then we go to shipping, then we go to payment. And so I'll go ahead and select a country here. Let's just do a sample address. Oops, let me clear this. Put in a zip code. Got a Canada in there. Can't type. There we go. And if we go to continue shipping, what we're going to see is those 4 rates that we have. So we basically have those 4 static shipping rates showing up. And this gives you a really simple way to just present rates. And you can see we've got these 4 rates. I do have this extra free local pickup, and we had just added this local delivery. The reason this is showing up is we have a setting for that in our shipping settings, and you can turn that on or off. It's add free local pickup. I know a lot of people with live shipping rates or table rates want to have also a pickup option, and so that's what that is. And if we refresh, we turn that off, you'll notice we just have the 4 exact rates that we have set up. So that's where it's pulling from. Users can click between these. As they click them, they can see their rates, and when they go to continue payment, they will actually see that locked into their payment. So they can review, they can see their shipping. If they want to edit that, they can jump right back by clicking this button, edit shipping methods. And so that's basic static. It's very simple, very straightforward, but it's still, we have some other options here. Like I said, you can influence how that works in your setup. Now let's go back to my static rates. We have a few other options here. One of them is shipping zones, and if you're going to use shipping zones, I really recommend you leave them off. But if you do want shipping zones, I want you to watch our video on specifically how shipping zones work. And there's a lot of pitfalls and a lot of things that these can get you into trouble with, specifically allowing orders to go through without actual shipping rates. And so if you have any need for shipping zones, please check that video out. We also have here free shipping. We have free shipping thresholds. You can see right now I set this to 100, and that's why we see free shipping here, because our order is $100. So if we go ahead and remove that, you can see that we can save this, and our shipping rate then will show for that item. So you got a little bit of control. Sometimes it's nice to have promotions like this where, hey, you know, free standard shipping, you know, for 10 days or something. You can set that up here with a free shipping threshold. You can also set up the rate order here, just changing these values 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's basically the rates for static. They're just hard set values, very useful for in a lot of situations. The benefits are they're really fast, they're direct, everybody gets the same thing, you know you're not going to see mistakes in your shipping rates. So that's how they'll work. Again, if you are going to use zones, do check out our video on those specifically. Live shippers, if you're curious how to use the USPS and some of those other live rates, check out our other videos. We're happy to see you there. Thanks.